yo, this interview better be slamming since you got on the cannon. I might as well give it to you. I'm Tony B. I'm the hardest artist on Venice Beach.
Where do you think this world came from?
Who cares? As long as you're on it, enjoy it while you're here.
Where do I think this world came from?
Yeah.
He who truly knows he knows not. Nobody truly knows. I can say that having taken philosophy, being one of my majors in college, it wasn't until Socrates and Plato did they come up with this idea of one God.
I'd say, see, I have a belief system that I'm agnostic about everything. So where do I think it came from? I don't know. It either came from nothing or it's been eternal. So I don't know. So I believe it's been eternal. It didn't really come from something. It always has been.
I think that the world that we live in now was planned. The planet itself may have existed or come into existence in a way that we don't understand. But I think that this world we live in now was planned.
The world came from the Big Bang.
Big Bang.
Big Bang, yeah. Actually, that's the only thing that we know right now.
You know, that's a hard question because it could have gone two ways. It could have gone evolution, you know, however, man from ape, which would be the logical term, but you know, then sometimes you can also feel there's some type of higher power. I'm not sure if it's your char or whatever they call that, your little third eye or what.
So the question is, do we know not, or do we know that we know not, which in turn allows us to know, you know? So I can't say for certain where this world came from, but I know before every religion, before every language, before every form of communication, the universe had already put this place here. It was here before that.
If there is a God, it could have taken anywhere from like what he said, you know, like 6 days or whatever he said. But like if it wasn't, then this earth was here for like forever, since it was like a Mars before it started vegetating, and then you could never really pinpoint a time, I'm sure.
Where do you think this world came from?
God created it. The Bible says 7 days, but I don't know if it's like 7 24-hour days or like
7 million.
Yeah. I don't know what a day is.
From God and his creations. I think God created it. I don't think it came from anywhere. I think God created it within 7 days.
How long do you think like those 7 days were? Like 24 hours or?
I think that they might have been God days, because he didn't necessarily create like the sun and the moon and all that like within the first day, so it might be half like God days, half 24 hours, because I don't know if that was created yet.
Do I believe in a God?
Or God?
A supreme being? Or
Yeah.
I believe that there's something.
Something or someone?
It's not a someone, it's a something.
Since I'm agnostic, I don't know what I'm praying to, but I have a feeling that something's there. But I feel like it's too arrogant for me to define. So I just pray that whatever I'm praying to is cool and positive. Listen, I don't know what it is. I just hope it's cool, beautiful.
Oh yeah, gods of metal. Ugh. Death metal gods.
That's another big question. That one's kind of vague. Do you believe in God? But if you say, do you believe in any God? Yes, I believe that there's something going on that we don't understand. There's a greater power than ourselves, yes.
I think so, yeah, just to be safe. It doesn't work like that, does it?
So where do you think this matter came from? Like, how is everything so perfect?
Nothing's perfect. It's called atoms.
So you said the Earth has always been here.
I don't know about the Earth.
Or
I think
like
the cosmos. Some form of it's always in transformation and change, like kind of a constant change type of thing. I think that things are set into motion, and then it just seems like things somehow perfectly fit together.
Yeah, that's how the matter is just so perfect. Like everything is.
Yeah, almost like it was to be.
If you do an evolutionary genetic mix, because everybody's either on one side of the fence or the other, it's evolution or it's design. But if you think about it and mix the two together, it could be both. I mean, think about it.
Really, everything starts from a single cell organism and then just grows. So, for instance, you have small creatures that are as small as like ants, or even smaller, up to giant elephants. And really, there's really no explanation for like why it started.
What is our job on Earth? Like, what are we here to do?
I
Just
think
to live?
it's to serve others.
Serve others? In what
Not
ways?
just humans. For however, why just say love and beauty, but just in positive, good, ways that help promote more positive good in community.
Why are we here?
Enjoy yourself while you can before it's gone. And once time's up, that's it. Nobody's promised tomorrow.
When do you think it's going to be gone?
Nobody knows.
What is our purpose? Why are we here?
Yeah.
And I got a lot of different answers. I mean, some were kind of weird and some were kind of honest, but I think realistically we're here to learn. We're here for the experience. Because if you're born knowing, then you're neglecting the opportunity of experience.
It doesn't necessarily have to have a purpose. It just is.
God wants to see how smart we can get.
To be good representations of Christians and God and Jesus.
What's our job on this earth?
To tell other people about God, and to take care of the earth.
Our job on earth is to spread his message, to get people to really understand and hopefully believe in Jesus Christ, and just to be salt of the earth and light and just influence people in a positive way.
So where do you think you're going to go when you die?
I can't wait. And wherever it's going to be, it's got to be better than this.
So where are you going to go
When I die,
Yeah.
I pray that there's something cool when I die.
Cool.
That's positive and not like mean and horrible and scary.
How
And I
long?
do pray for them.
In my perspective, I've never spoken to anybody that knows what happens next. I mean, we all have ideas, we all have thoughts, we all have beliefs in what happens next, but the fact is, we really don't know. So we got to step out on that ledge of faith and hope that what we're doing is right.
What do you think is going to happen when you die?
My body will corrode and my matter will be spread throughout the universe.
Well, the spirit's gonna last you forever.
So do you believe that you are going to go to heaven?
Yeah, I think so. If I can shape it up a little bit better than I am.
Heaven or hell? Yeah, it depends like how you like live your life. Like if you believed in God, then you'll go to heaven. If you didn't, then
Go down there.
I think people either go to heaven or hell depending on if they have Jesus Christ in their heart and they accept him.
Is the world ever going to end?
It will end. I don't know if it's gonna go the way as they say, like in the Bible, like they're never gonna be blood again, but it might be fire,
Yeah.
But I'm not sure about that. I'm sure about a tsunami maybe this way, since we are close to the water, so if there was a God, I'm sure if he wanted to get us, he'd get us real good.
I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, humans have been designed to be resourceful. So, I mean, if this world ends, we will create another one elsewhere. We've already sent people to other planets.
Do you think the world will ever end?
yeah,
How?
we're all gonna die.
I think the world will end. In the Bible, it does talk about like the rapture and everything, just like becoming evil, destruction, and Satan taking over. So I do think the world will end, but I don't know. I think that God will take all of his believers and Christians to heaven or reign, like Satan reigns, I guess.
We know that all the energy in the universe starts off female before it becomes male. So if that's the case, then even the male perception of God is off. Because even in the womb, what is a male? A Y chromosome. What is a Y chromosome? A broken X. If you look in any biology class or go to any doctor, they'll tell you when a baby is in the womb, it is female before it decides that it wants to be male. That's why men have these nipples right here that we don't use. If hypothetically God was a male, then we would use everything on our bodies and you'd have something you don't use. Correct?
Right.
Exactly. This is just to remind you that every great man on the planet all came from a woman. Even the so-called Jesus. How'd he get here? He came through Mary's womb. So if he's the son of God, what does that make you? Heaven on Mother Earth. There you are.
Thank you.
And you can't give all your power to some fat guy in a robe with some freaking crosses. Because that's called Pimp Daddy of the Year.
That's prophecy.
Oh, hell yeah. All you think there's hot ladies. And you got the ugly ones that tag along in the background and won't go away. Ugly Nancy's, Angry Tracy's, Angry Stacy's. See a nice looking woman and her friend that's not that great looking won't go away. We call it the buzzkill. God kind of tripped over a wire when he did that. Girl knows she's gross and she won't go away. So you want to talk to her hot friend, you got to get past Home Alone over there. Home
Okay.
Alone Nancy. Throw her some Twinkies.
So,
She'll have a sugar buzz and fall out. You can talk to her hot friend in the sand. If she wants you as bad as you want her.
this is true.
Basic. How you doing? Good. Oh, hell yeah. What's your name? Oh, no, you're okay. Where you from?
Okay.
I'll howl at you.
Okay, well, I think we're good.